Deep in the murky shadows of the legendary Mekong River lives a creature straight out of the Jurassic era. They call them the lungless marathon runners. They have enough oxygen to travel thousands of kilometers against the strong current. Now, you might think a Mekong giant catfish, tipping the scales at 646 pounds, would be packed with razor-sharp teeth. But here's the kicker. This behemoth is totally toothless. It's a complete vegetarian, living off nothing but algae and river plants. Imagine a fish as heavy as a North American grizzly bear with the fastest growth rate on the planet, from a tiny fry to a massive river monster in just 6 years. But getting one of these giants onto the bank? That's a life or death struggle that can drag on for hours. When heavy-duty rod bends into a perfect 90-degree angle. Under the surface, a monster is fighting back. That sound, that's the screech of the fishing line cutting through the air. This isn't just fishing, it's a full-blown war that burns as many calories as running a marathon. Watch the tail. That's the golden rule. Even from the shore, one massive slap near the water's edge can yank a grown man and his gear straight into the depths. After 4 hours of a suffocating tug-of-war, the giant finally gives in. The crowd erupts. Landing this massive wall of muscle is a once-in-a-lifetime achievement, but the real work is just getting started. This is where the knives do the talking. The real magic happens when those thick-cut steaks hit a screaming hot cast iron skillet. Natural fats render out, swirling together with melting butter and the earthy aroma of bay leaves. A fresh squeeze of lemon wakes up the palate. It's the perfect balance for the legendary richness of this oil-heavy fish. When you take a bite, the texture is mind-blowing. It's not flaky like your typical fish. It's got a slight chew, almost like a high-end beefsteak, but it melts on your tongue like Wagyu butter. A single serving can go for $150. But for a river-to-table experience like this, for a real foodie, it's priceless. So would you be brave enough to try a piece of the world's biggest catfish? Let me know in the comments. Meet the armored tank of the river. 3 knives, 3 missions. First, the heavy blade. Real force is the only way through these bone plates.
Just kind of like cutting a chicken wing or a chicken leg where you
Next, the medium knife, a clean butterfly cut, peeling meat from the ribs. Just stay clear of that central cartilage.
all the way underneath, all the way to the top. I don't pass that center. Go down in the middle, all the way down underneath the belly where the 2 cuts on bottom meet up of that vertebrae, and I'm going to score it just straight down. I'm just applying pressure on the knife straight down, all the way down to the tail of that. Straight down. Remember, always use a cut glove in the opposite hand. Notice I'm applying pressure with the back of the knife here. All the way down. This is where having a little bit of a stiffer knife helps out. Push down, break those ribs, go straight down. All the way to the back.
Guts out. fatty belly tossed. Only the cleanest cuts remain. Finally, the flexible blade. We glide under that 3-centimeter sandpaper skin and strip away the bloodline.
For lack of a better term, gross. I don't know any other way to put it. You can tell there's a scoot in the way. When you cut those scoots off, make sure you get them.
No fishiness allowed. Pristine, firm, pure white jade.
Sometimes I turn the knife if I missed a section. Here. And I'm going to remove the flesh from the skin.
But how does Chef Josh Feathers turn this rugged protein into a masterpiece? The goal: turn this wall of muscle into a light summer symphony. Step 1. Lock in the moisture. The fish gets a dip in an ice-cold salt brine to firm up the texture before being coated in a vibrant herb crust. Parsley, chives, and basil. It rests for 1 hour. While those flavors are soaking in, yellow squash goes into the oven at 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Once it's tender, we blend it into a silk-smooth puree that serves as the foundation for the plate. Then, the star of the show. The sturgeon goes into a low and slow roast at 250 degrees Fahrenheit for 30 minutes. This is the secret. It cooks the fish perfectly, even without drying it out, keeping that signature meaty chew. We finish the dish with a bright tomato and garlic salsa, spiked with a splash of sherry vinegar to wake up the palate. One bite and you'll get it. Tender sturgeon, fragrant herbs, creamy squash, and that zesty salsa. This is the definition of high-end dining. Have you ever wondered where the pristine white sand on your favorite tropical beach actually comes from? It isn't just erosion or time. It's the result of one of the ocean's most relentless creatures. Take a look at this. It's not just a mouth. It's a limestone crushing machine. With jaws fused from thousands of tiny rock-hard teeth, a parrotfish hits coral with the force of a hammer strike. Here's the thing, they aren't just eating. They're manufacturing sand. One large fish can poop out 2,000 pounds of it every single year. But it gets weirder. They're sequential hermaphrodites. If the lead male dies, the strongest female literally changes sex to take his place. At night, they cocoon themselves in a mucus bubble to mask their scent from predators. But can that survival instinct save them from dedicated hunters? Out here on the open water, two hunters with two very different philosophies are chasing the same target. First, there's Max. 15 years of free diving experience. He believes silence is the only way to respect the reef. The tension is high. Max spots a 15-pound parrotfish darting through the coral. He grips his spear gun. He fires, quick, precise. It's a clean shot. Meanwhile, up on the wooden boat, Hiroshi, a master angler, is playing a waiting game. He's dropping lines along the drop-offs. He always says, they don't bite because they're hungry. They bite because they're curious. Suddenly, his line goes tight. A brutal tug-of-war begins. Hiroshi has to finesse the drag perfectly, or that line is snapping against the razor-sharp coral in seconds. Both of them walk away with their catch. The hunt is over, but for these guys, the real work is just beginning. It's time to explore this fish from the inside out.
We're good, nice. Nice. Oh, I thought that was going to be a nice snapper or a nice grouper. Imagine if that was a snapper.
Starts the hard part, the scales. They're like armor plating. Listen to this. He uses knife to strip them back. Then guts the fish, keeping everything clean so the meat stays pristine. Next step starts the fillet. He moves that knife like he's painting. When you see that deep red, flawless meat emerge, you understand why people hunt for this. Total yield, 8 pounds of pure, high-end meat. The whole process took 10 minutes. Everything is ready for the final act. From the depths of the reef where they spent their lives turning coral into sand, they've now become a masterpiece. Hiroshi keeps it simple. He wants the flavor to speak for itself. First, the sashimi, thin, translucent slices tossed with turmeric and a kick of chili. The earthiness of the turmeric, the heat of the chili, the bite of the shiso leaf, and that hit of savory soy sauce. It's an absolute explosion on the palate. Then the steam. Just clean, bite-sized cuts topped with ginger and scallions. When that steam hits, the aroma of the ginger and onion wakes everything up. If the sashimi is a symphony of the ocean, the steamed dish is the quiet peace of the earth. From a wild creature to this, it's all about finding that perfect balance on the plate. If you could only choose one dish to judge Hiroshi's culinary skills, which one would you choose, or do you have an even better recipe? Share it now. Next, we're going to greet a master fish butcher. This isn't just simple butchering, this is anatomical speed. And if you don't respect the knife, you've already lost. A 100 pounds of pure muscle, the blade bites into the gills. One clean line, cutting away the fins. Of the 14-inch Yanagiba, one pull, no tearing, not a single fiber out of place.